Hey guys, welcome to part 9. Today the first thing we're going to do is start working on the case feet for it. This is something I kind of waited on because I really couldn't decide what to do. I thought about putting like caster wheels on it like you see on some of the other big cases to move them around, but because I want to put this on top of my desk, I just have visions of it rolling off the desk or bumping it and having it roll. Really didn't want that to happen. Also thought of using some acrylic case feet like the lighted LEDs that we've done on some other cases. The only problem I have with them is they're just not that solid. They're hard to get to stick on there. I've tried double-sided tape, hot glue, whatever. If you bump it on the side of a desk or something, it'll knock the feet right off. So because of the weight of this case, we want to use something pretty solid. So I thought about getting like some billet aluminum case feet, something fancy to put on it, but they're just too expensive for something that it's going to sit on. So I think the best solution is just to go back to the original Antec feet that came with it. They're going to raise it up a little bit off the table just to get some airflow. I've already painted these gloss black to match the case and stuff. We have 8 of them because of the 2 cases. I don't know if I'm going to use all 8 or just use 6 of them and maybe put, you know, like 1 each in the middle or something like that. But we're going to attach these with some of this Scotch 4010 double-sided tape. This is really strong tape and it should be able to hold them on there really good, so that even if we bump it on the edge of a desk or something, it's not going to tear the feet off of it. So I'm going to start cutting out pieces of tape and mounting these on here. Okay, we have them all attached now. I figured since I had 8 of them, I might as well just go ahead and use all 8 of them and make it as stable as possible. So now we can finally turn this thing upright and start putting some components in it. Okay, we have our gigabyte board taken out. This is the one that we're using on this build. You might recognize it from the NZXT Phantom case build that we did. This is the same motherboard and i7 2600 processor. This is the newest setup I got, so I'm going to use it in that case. Just didn't have the budget to be buying a bunch of new parts for this project, so we're going to recycle what we have, and then maybe eventually we'll build something new in the Phantom later. But the first thing we need to do is I got the CPU cooler off, got all the paste cleaned off, and we're going to have to figure out how to mount the brackets for the H2O 920 cooler. Well, inside the box they give you a ton of hardware, different hold downs, backing plates. I think these are some kind of retainers for the mounting screws itself, plus some long mounting screws. I imagine these are for your fans to mount the radiator on the back. But looks like everything you need for Intel and AMD. These ones here I assume are your AMD ones. And I'm kind of guessing that the green plastic pieces in here would be your AMD and the blues are Intel. But I'll find out more when I get it out of the bag here. I might actually have to read the instructions on this one. Okay, we have our backing plate installed, our mounting bracket for the cooler itself. So we're going to go ahead and put the motherboard in the case so we can hook up the rest of the cooler. Okay, I have to apologize for jumping a little far ahead because I put the motherboard in and already started putting the video cards in, got the cooler hooked up. We got the power supply in on the other side. I'm working on the cables right now and getting the drives installed. Once I start assembling, I sometimes forget to stop and shoot some video of it because you start making progress and you just want to keep going. But anyway, cable management's always a challenge on these Antec 900 cases, so this will be kind of nice to see if this actually cures the problem I've always had with routing cables, with it being able to put most of them on the other side. But we'll see if we can get the cables and drives all in and we'll go from there.